Welcome back to Faraday's Junior's channel. This is going to be our first questions on induction motors. Okay, so the question states that what in the case of a three-phase induction motor having a speed of, so the synchronous speed has been given to us. So let's get our data. We have the ns, which is the synchronous speed, as what 1500 watt rpm. Okay, and running with what a slip s, which is given as what 0.04. So the question says that we should determine a revolving speed of the stator flux in space, right? And we have already established that one in induction motor, or in the case of induction motor, the synchronous speed is the same as what the stator what speed, right? So it means that we know that the synchronous speed is given by what 120 f over what over p, which of course it will also be the same as what the stator what speed. That's only for induction motor, right? So here the synchronous speed has already been given to us, ns to be equal to 1500. Then it means that what the first one, which is the a, say that we should find the what the stator speed, which is what, so stator speed will be given as what 1500 watts rpm, because the stator speed is the same as what the synchronous speed. Okay, now let's move on to the b aspect. So the D aspect states that what we should determine the rotor speed. Of course, we know that ideally, let me do it SS. The stator speed would have been equal to what the synchronous what speed. But then because of the slip, it will never be equal to it unless at what standstill. So it means that we are going to get what 1 minus the what the slip, right? So let's do it. So it means that the stator speed is equal to 1500 bracket 1 minus the slip. Here the slip is 0.04, 0.014. Means that our stator speed will now be equal to, so we'll have a corresponding value of what 1400 and what 40. You can see that the values are really close, but because of the slip, no, they are not equal. So let's look at the C aspect of the question. The question says we should the speed of the rotor flux relative to the what to the rotor. It means that we are looking at the reference point where a person, an observer, is standing at what where the rotor is located. What will be the speed of what the rotor? So it means that we are going to look at what the relative speed between the what that of what the synchronous speed and what the rotor speed. So here it means that what the speed of the rotor will be equal to 1500, which is the synchronous speed, minus that of what the rotor speed, which is 1440. We are looking at the observer. What the observer will see in between the relative speed between the two, since the person is standing at the rotor location. So this is going to be 1500 minus 1440. That will give us the corresponding value of what 60 watt rpm. Let me just add rpm here. Okay. So let's look at the D aspect of the question. The question states is what the speed of the rotor flux with respect to the one to the stator. It means that at this point in time the observer is now standing at where the stator is located. So what will be the corresponding speed, right? Here, well, there are so many ways you can analyze this question, right? We know that what the speed of what the rotor, right? If assuming the person is standing at what the stator side, right, is going to be, because already we know that the speed of the stator is zero since the person is standing at the stator location, meaning that we are looking at the standstill when the person is standing at what a standstill location. So it means that the corresponding result is going to be what, so I can say since the person is standing at the stator side, the speed of the stator will be equal to what 0 rpm. Okay, so it means that here that speed, relative speed between where the person is standing and a standstill will be equal to what the synchronous speed minus what the stator speed as a result of the location of what this person, and that will be equal to what 1500, right, minus 0, and that will give us what 1500. So this simply means that since the person is standing at where the stator location, the speed of what the relative speed between the what the rotor and that of the stator will be the same as what the stator speed, and that will also be the same as what the synchronous speed. Okay, so thank you very much. I think that is all for this question.